reminds me of old times.
Just don't overdo it, Jodie.
I appreciate your concern, Skylar, but I really feel much better.
Would you like some wine now, Mrs. Saxon?
No, thank you, Chrissy. I'm sure one sip would put me on the floor.
Actually, you're not missing all that much, Geraldine. I haven't had a chance to do much with the wine cellar.
Oh, I remember the old wine cellar. They say it was the finest in Monticello.
Oh, poor Gordon. It took him years to stock that cellar. And then his doctors forbade him to drink. Life is full of ironies.
I don't care what you say. This house is as much yours as it is ours.
Oh, that's nonsense, my dear. Of course this is your house. And I intend to leave you in peace just as soon as I regain my strength.
Raven?
Yes, Geraldine, we were going to ask you earlier, but we had appointments. Skylar and I want to know if you would like to live with us permanently.
You can't be serious.
We are. It would be wonderful for all of us. Except maybe you, because now you'll have to put up with 2 spoiled children.
Actually, Geraldine, it would be very kind of you to accept our offer.
Skylar, that's ridiculous. I couldn't possibly.
When I said it would be a blessing to have you with us, it would particularly be a blessing for Raven. She's here alone so much with me gone, and, well, you might act as a maternal instinct or type that would keep her from, I don't know, traveling off into outer space or something.
I'm very touched by your offer, but I...
Oh, please say you will, or at least say you'll think about it.
Well, of course, I'll think about it. It's the least I can do.
Well, thank you, Geraldine. We'd appreciate that.
I know you're going to say yes. I know you will. And I think that in order to celebrate, we should have something a little better than this wine. Chrissy, would you have Gunther bring a bottle of champagne?
Oh, Gunther isn't here, Mrs. Whitney.
That's right. He went to the dentist, didn't he?
Not even locked.
Gunther, what are you doing here?
Oh, my. This is what they mean by an unexpected pleasure.
Not for me, it isn't. I asked you what you were doing here, Gunther.
Now, don't get excited, Miss Travis. I didn't know you were going to be here tonight. I just dropped by to have a word or two with Mr. Wiley. Is he here?
No, but he'll be here any second.
Oh, well, then I'll wait if you don't mind.
You can wait outside if you don't mind. I'd rather not have your company, and I think you know why.
Now, listen, Miss Travis, this is my lucky day. See, I was hoping that we could have a couple of minutes alone together to talk about that little misunderstanding at the Whitney house.
I didn't misunderstand anything. Now get out!
Oh, can't you say please?
Please.
Good. You see, I'm really sorry about what happened. And about that business in the car. I think you misunderstood me there, too. And, well, you see, I was just having, being friendly, and Mr. Whitney, he likes for me to be friendly with his employees. And me. I sure love to be friendly with cute little ladies.
All right, Gunther. I accept your apology. Satisfied? Now you can prove how sorry you are by leaving me alone.
No, I didn't come here to bother you, Miss Travis. Came here to bother your boyfriend.
What? What do you mean?
Nothing. Hey, look, you know, you look real cute in that outfit. You know, I'm really sorry that you're not going to be dancing for Mr. Whitney anymore. I was really looking forward to watching you dance in those cute little tights. But, that's not a bad outfit there. Say, what kind of material?
Didn't you hear what I said? I said Gavin is going to be here any second. And if he finds you here, there's just going to be trouble.
Oh, I like trouble, Miss Travis. You see, trouble and fun mean the same thing to me. Now, about that material...
Get away from me!
Boy, you're still just as unfriendly as ever, aren't you, Miss Travis? Oh, I know what it is. You think somebody's going to come along and interrupt us. Is that it? You think somebody's going to come walking in here and interrupt our little fun? Or maybe I should say trouble?
away from me. You'll be sorry. I'll tell you.
You're gonna be glad, honey. Now, what do you think of this?
Get away from me.
Well.
I mean it. Stay there. Don't you come one step closer.
Now, you're just starting to make this interesting, honey.
I'm really worried about Bobby. I mean, why would she up and quit all of a sudden?
She didn't give you any reason?
No. And I asked her if it had anything to do with the fact that April Scott had left for Europe. But that doesn't make any sense. She doesn't even know April.
You know, maybe it has something to do with...
What?
Oh, no, I hope I'm wrong. It's no reason to quit a job. Well, this morning at the studio.
Well, what happened? I didn't even know you saw her today.
Yeah, I did. She came over to the studio first thing this morning. Well, she wanted me to take her on as a student.
Bobby?
No, she wasn't all that bad, but... Well, I tried to let her down easy, but she still took it kind of hard.
Oh, I'm sure she did. And not because she wants to be a dancer. I'll bet that's her way of staying close to you. Well, you know what I mean. I told you, Gavin. She's stuck on you.
Yeah, but do you think it upset her enough to quit?
I'm sure that's the reason. She probably wants to get away from the whole neighborhood now. Gavin, have you done your good deed for the day? If not, here's your chance.
What do you mean?
Bobby lives across the street in that old brownstone top floor. Would you consider talking to her?
I'm supposed to meet Jodie at the studio.
It'll take 5 minutes, that's all. And I'm sure it would help. Not just her, but me. Oh, I don't want to have to break in another waitress. What do you say?
Okay.
Excuse me. Did I...
Seems as though a harmony is hard to find. Always on my mind. And frustrated days pass without sight. The edge of night, half dark, half light. Do you think we might wake up someday and be aware of all